First playoff series win, as we point out, since the year 2000 for the Blazers. And you look at that, the team that they're, the guys that they've built around right there, Chuck. You gotta like that team for the future with Aldridge and Lillard as the centerpieces.
I do. I like. They're both terrific. LaMarcus is not obviously as young as Lillard, but they got a good young team. The key to me is Batum. He's the guy, as you see last game, he's got to take his game to the next level. He's the one guy who, when he plays well, as you saw, like I say, the last game, who can make them a legit move on type of team. But they got some good young players. They've got to improve their bench. When I look at their bench,
especially when Mo Williams went down.
Yeah.
Or even improve it or play it.
Barton gave him a good game.
Well, listen, I think we overreacted to that last game. I don't think that bench is good enough to take him to the next level.
And Chuck, to add on what you're saying, Aldridge is indeed a fabulous player, but I think he needs to post up a little deeper because sometimes the jumper works, sometimes it doesn't. Right now, he's just relying on that fadeaway jumper too much.
Well, you know, and you look at that bench with Thomas Robinson, Barton, and McCollum. You know, a lot of guys never had the opportunity to play. So I'm not 100% sure what they can do. They're kind of like guys who are key contributors on San Antonio. Danny Green, Boris Diaw, Bellinelli, Patty Mills, who get an opportunity to play major minutes throughout the regular season. So when they get to this time, they are key contributors. Even a guy like Corey Joseph and Matt Bonner, we've seen a lot throughout the year, so wouldn't be surprised to see him in a game like this. I think that's where Coach Stotts, he's has to make that decision, is add to the bench or develop the one that he has.
And to the point you make there, too, I mean, you're playing a Portland team that played its starters more than anybody in the NBA this year.
Well, that's
against
the reason
the
they did
San
that,
Antonio team that played its starters the fewest.
But I mean, that's why you play your starters. You don't trust your bench. And this bench is not good enough to take them to the next level.
We don't know that. If you're not playing, you don't know.
Well, there's a reason they're not playing.
No, there was a reason Danny Green wasn't playing at other places, and Marco Bellinelli, and then Patty Mills. But then
because they're playing with they're playing with better players. You know, the difference between being a star and a role player, every NBA team got role players. But if you put them with stars, they will play. That's the reason.
I think LaMarcus Aldridge and Damian Lillard are stars to be. And
they are.
You can put guys like that in the game and possibly do it. I'm not saying you're wrong or right. I just say I don't know because I know Greg Popovich takes that chance even when we don't think he should.
Yeah.